What's up, crazies? And welcome back to our channel. And if you guys are new here, I'm Andy.
And I'm Jazz.
And we about to get courageous.
Because we are here to react to ENHYPEN and their music video for Bad Desire.
God
with
damn.
or without you.
Sheesh.
They are back, you guys, with a new album.
With or
Desire
without
Unleashed.
us?
Yes.
Come on.
They're unleashing in this
They're
album,
unleashing
you guys, but
all of their
can't
desires.
wait to watch and listen.
Come
so
on.
let's get to it.
I'm about to unleash all my desires. Oh.
Kaiku, just stand by and watch you disappear. I told myself it was for you.
Ooh.
I told myself it was for you.
Always be toward the darkness. It was your own desire.
Ooh. Oh, the chandeliers.
Do you see the way they separated, bro?
Yes. It's like heaven and hell.
Okay, I'm gonna save that for because we're gonna watch it again.
Yes,
after.
yes.
We're gonna have to watch this shit again because
Yeah.
of the freaking
That's
theories
beautiful,
and shit.
by the
but
way.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is. But God,
I know.
remember what we said in our last video?
Yes. And the chandelier is back, I was saying.
Look at this intro.
Oh, this pop.
Ugh, them vocals, bruh. They're like fighting each other. Turning into darkness.
Ooh. 정원.
With or without you. Oh my God, bro. Those runs.
Yes.
But is that a pre-chorus? That shit is catchy,
Yeah.
bruh.
Does this panther have anything to do? Is that a panther? Have anything to do with anything? But anyways, you guys. Okay, let's continue. Oh, it's a dragon.
Turned into dragons. Oh.
Hey.
Whoa. Why am I getting goosebumps?
Oh, there are vocals in this. Something with Jake. Wow. Woo. Hey.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
It's a panther dragon.
Oh my god, 성훈.
Ooh, I love the way they did that. It's coming
Yeah.
from the inside,
Oh.
you know? The way they recorded that.
Oh, and the filming. Woo. Hey. This is a bop. What is that?
It's a panthragon.
You guys,
It's
come
a
on.
panthragon.
New powers unleashed. New powers unlocked.
That-
Every time with ENHYPEN, they're showing
Uh-huh.
us something new, right?
You level up.
You level up, for real. But I'm loving this song, you guys. It's such a bop. It's giving me kind of like 80s,
You know?
but then the pop, right?
Yeah.
Like a modern.
Like 90s too. But
Oh.
this song is kind of like, for me,
Uh.
like a classic boy
Yeah.
band song. And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Right, and you know, it is kind of giving me the vibes of, I don't know if you guys know this song where it's like, die in my arms tonight. Like, you know, it's like that type of vibe, which is like from the 80s. Yeah,
Come
which is
on.
like the 80s, but also like the 2000s pop, right?
Mhm.
But okay, we're gonna go back. In the beginning, though, we had the obviously the Korean subtitles on, but I'm gonna change it to English.
Just for the
The
beginning,
whispering
at
part,
least.
that was very
That
eerie.
shit was like-
it's kind of creepy, but also like mesmerizing.
Exactly. It like
Oh,
pulls you in and
right.
shit. Like my bad desires are about to burst out of me and shit.
Let's go back one more time to,
Mm-hmm.
look at the lyrics more and see anything that we missed before we talk about our theories and all that. But let's get to it.
We gotta focus even harder, okay?
Really think Kaiku just stand by and watch you disappear.
Ooh, chills.
It was for you. His heart always be toward the darkness. It was your own desire.
Right here.
Ooh, do you guys hear that?
What's your own
Yeah,
desire?
but it's kind of like what we said in our trailer. I don't know if you guys watched that reaction. In
Right.
case you didn't, we talked about some stuff in that trailer reaction. But I was saying something about like we tend to gravitate more towards like
Our
the
dark
bad
side,
and the
yes.
evil. It's just, I guess, more tempting and easier to be bad than good, right? Like, even though we know it should be always the good.
Right.
But sometimes we get tempted more to the bad desires. So I think that's also what they're saying.
Because
like,
of
he
the-
said something like, I know you want, right? Right here. His heart will always be toward the darkness. So it's kind of like, it's as if they don't even have a choice.
It's like, just like
'Cause
that.
they're vampires.
No, just like right here in this scene. They're separating. Remember, we said something about how, remember, like Nikki was one of them.
Yes.
There's the good side who tries to like upkeep their morals,
Yeah.
right? And there's the other side that just wholeheartedly, from what we saw, who gave into the dark side.
Yeah.
So you see the way the group is split.
Yes.
Some going into the what looks like hell, like the dark side, and the other going into like the light side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what we saw in the trailer was that Seongwon, Jungwon, and Sunwoo is the group that kind of accepted that they're vampires. There's
Right,
nothing
right,
they can
right,
do
right.
about it. It's just like, we are who we are, and we're gonna embrace it, even if people think that we're bad.
Yeah. Then we'll show you what bad is.
Yeah,
then.
we'll so let it be, right?
Yeah.
And then there was the Jay and Jake, where it seems like they're half-half. It's like they're trying not to be bad, but they also think like, what
It's a-
can we do?
It's like
right?
something to so one side is more like, okay, fine, if we can't coexist because you think we're bad, then we're gonna show you what bad
Yeah.
is. The other side is more like, no, that's bad. We have to find a way to coexist.
And that was Heesung and Nikki.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of like, no, like this isn't the right way. Like, sure, we are vampires. Sure, we may look or be scary to,
Yeah.
normal humans.
Yes.
But then the thing is, we have to figure out a way where we can coexist
Yeah.
and show humans that we're the same as they are. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but-
this is where they split.
Right. But from so far hearing the song though, obviously you can interpret this in ways of like them talking about like a person that they have interest to.
Right,
But it
right.
can also go with their vampire lore.
Right, right.
Okay, let's continue.
Come on. With or without you.
And you see that? It came out of their mouth.
Ooh. This intro, bruh.
Yeah. Okay, sorry guys. Korean
Alright, we gotta-
lyrics.
you guys change
We
it back
gotta
to Korean.
lyrics. I totally
널
forgot.
지키고 싶어.
I know.
Come on,
That
bruh.
beginning already, you guys. Okay, ready?
지키고 싶어 투명한 널 제발 내 멈췄어 다가가지 마내 어둠아 널 비켜가
Even that part of the lyrics,
Yeah.
like 다가가지 마, 내 어둠아 비켜가.
Yes.
As in, like 다가가지 마 doesn't mean like don't get close.
Yeah.
내 어둠, 어둠 means darkness. 비켜가, 비켜가다 means to like
Avoid.
avoid.
Yeah.
Like so, please don't approach. Hopefully, my darkness avoids you.
Yes.
Like as it passes by you, it avoids you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It kind of gives me, like Twilight, where Edward Cullen is this vampire, and he obviously doesn't want Belle to approach him or even have interest in him or anything like that. But
That's
they can't,
actually a great
yeah, but they
example.
can't help each other's feelings. He knows he might be bad for her, but she
In the sense of romance
right,
right now.
but
yeah.
she doesn't care. But also he doesn't care, so it just happens that way, and I feel like that's kind of what the song can be interpreted as too.
And I also think it could be about themselves. So, there's that. Remember, even in the video, I think there was a part where there were two Nickies.
Yeah.
One was the one that was just normal, and
Yes,
there was the,
the vampire
the
one.
vampire like trying to bite him.
Right.
That's the bad desire tempting him,
Yes.
saying like, "Dude, come to this side. It feels great. Like you
Right.
could just be yourself. You could just wreak havoc. Like I feel powerful."
Yeah.
But then there's the other Nikki where it's just kind of like, bro, like that's not right. Like
Uh-huh.
I have morals too. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be this vampire, I guess you could say.
So it could be a bad desire in your case, like
Mm-hmm.
a romance to someone. Like I'm not good for you. I feel like I could be bad for you.
Yeah.
Because there's this darkness that resides in me.
Yeah.
Or it could be about themselves, not giving into their desires, not giving into the darkness.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Dude, it's choreo. They're fighting each other.
Even talking about the blood moon right here.
Yeah.
붉은 달
달,
means like a big red moon, you know?
Yes.
And then 내 욕망을 붉게 물들여. So 욕망 means like craving. So it's like it's making my cravings go red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Meaning like I'm craving it so bad.
Right. And I think that's why even in the music video, they're fighting within themselves. It's like the double J, double Nikki. You know, it's like it's within themselves that they're fighting.
Right.
And I think that it's very relatable to just us because we do that a lot
Right.
in our daily lives. You know, we fight within our own selves because we have so many thoughts going on. So we have like the heart that's speaking and we have our mind that's speaking.
Right.
And I feel like that's what we're fighting on. And for them too, theirs is that, but also like them being vampires and wanting to be humans.
It's like a constant clash. And then while this part of the lyric, you see Jay's eyes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like getting, you know,
darkened.
You know what I mean? It's like he's like changing,
Yeah.
you know? Woo! I love that.
Wow.
Ooh,
I love that.
that lyric right
Oh.
there. Right here.
I love that.
너를
Yeah.
잃은 천국은 지옥인 걸.
Uh-huh.
So this heaven where I lost you feels like hell.
Yeah. And
then
after that-
after that,
Oh.
너를 아는 지옥은
천국인
천국인 걸.
걸.
But so earlier
Yes.
they say the heaven where I lost you feels like hell, but over here he says the hell where I'm hugging you feels like heaven.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So for this song, that's what they're basically saying is like, it doesn't matter where we are as long as we're together. So if I lose you, it's hell. If I have you, it doesn't matter if I'm in hell. Like that's heaven to me.
Yeah.
You know, so that basically saying I need you in my life.
Right.
You know, and I feel like it goes both ways too. Whoever they're talking about, that
Or-
person feels the same way.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
it could be like romantically can go that way,
Yeah.
but it can also be like you can't be yourself without the other self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
Yep.
you know, you have to embrace that part of yourself too.
I like
Come
that.
on.
Yes.
I already got it, bro.
Love this part. Whoa, what Oh, it's angels. It's angels.
Is
okay.
it angels?
I think they're angels.
Or is it that dragon? Or
No,
are they
no, no,
angels?
angels.
Or are
Yeah.
they phoenixes?
Ooh.
We'll see. See?
Wow.
Even right here. 너를 품에 안은 채 내 것으로 해도. So as I hold on to you and make you mine,
Yes.
which is what Nikki is
He's
doing.
doing.
It's himself.
Right.
영겁 같은 시간을 함께 할 저주를 내려도 even though you will put down a curse where time is eternity. Like we're going to be eternally together.
Yeah.
You know, it's a curse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also, if it is them talking about each themselves, they're obviously clearly explaining two of them. So it doesn't matter if there's two of them because at the end of the day, it's still me. Do you know what I mean? So if something happens with me, something's gonna happen with you.
Yeah.
We're eternal, so we gotta work together.
It's
and I
like-
think that's what it's supposed to be.
It's like yin and yang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't, that what we always say too. You have to take, you want good, you got to take the bad with the good.
Yeah.
And you got to take the good with the bad. It's always one.
Yeah.
That side of you, it's always there.
Yeah.
So if you throw one side of you, you're only half of yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think they're talking to themselves, saying like, we gotta work together. Like I'm telling myself, like Jazz, the other side of me that wants maybe the bad desire. I'm like, I'm the good desire, Jazz, right now. It's like bad desire jazz. Like, we need to work together. We need to figure this out.
It's
so
like
we become one.
It's trying
Like,
to find that control.
Yeah, I get that you want this, but I want this. We got to come to a middle somehow
Yeah,
because
keeping it under control.
you and I need to stick together because if this happens, it's chaos. Think about it. Like, both personalities just like
Right.
wanting totally different things. That's not good for you. You
Yeah.
know? So I feel like this is them wanting to be one
Yeah,
with themselves.
Because their views of things are different.
Yeah.
So their views of, in this case, like the world is different, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So they need you're fighting within yourself. What's right? What's wrong? Like it's meeting in the middle and trying to figure that out and keeping that part of you under control.
Yeah.
Which is why it's a curse.
Right.
Because it's so hard.
Yeah.
In their case, it's a curse.
Yeah.
They're vampires.
Yep.
The world is not going to accept you.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, you have to figure out what you can do to make the world accept you.
Yes.
That's the hard part.
And that's what
it's
they
a
want.
curse. Come on, man.
너를 품에안은 내 것으로 해도 용 같은 시간을 함께 해주는 내일도 넌 결국 나 위해 기쁘게 웃을 거라서
결국
What did he say?
결국 날 위해 기쁘게 웃을 거라서. So in the end, you're still gonna look at me and give me a bright smile, even through all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So again, it can go romantically as like the other person, regardless of what I do, you know, you're gonna still love me.
Yeah.
But it can also be, you know,
Yourself.
yourself,
Because
right?
who's gonna care about yourself more than yourself?
Right.
You know what I mean? Come on.
내일도 넌 결국 나 위해 기쁘게 웃을 거라서
What are you whispering in here?
Oh my God, Sonu turned into the Exorcist right now, you guys.
Holy
but I want to
shit.
know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
It's the dragon. It's like a circle, constant circle. Go back.
Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a game where it has to match up.
Or it
And
could be
Sonu's smack in the middle of it.
yeah, or it could be that it's like what they said, it's a curse. It's just
Oh.
a circle. You're just
Right.
running in circles.
Okay, let us know,
In this
you guys.
case, flying in circles.
Yeah. Right. Do you see that?
I see that, but do you see their outfits?
I know.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's like water.
I love that.
But do you see above? It seems more like hell.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
See the, oh.
Above seems more like hell, but then these are like angels. So it's, you know, as if like, you know, two of them split, but now it's flipped around.
It's oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
So hell happens to be up there.
Earlier-
While heaven is down here.
Or
It's weird.
but there is no up and down though. If you
Yeah,
really
if you
think
think
about
about
it,
it.
because
Yeah.
earlier they were dancing and singing
Yes.
in a desolate area. It was all like
yeah.
ruin. It was ruins. But
Right.
now it's like they're white and blue in water.
Yeah.
Like which means like life.
Yes.
Like you know what I mean?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh my God, I realized I just saw some chocolate bars.
Beautiful.
Woohoo!
It's a Pantheragon.
Wow.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh.
Woo. So emotional, bruh.
Oh my God, it's so cute though. That panther dragon.
I wonder if that panther. I'm gonna call it a
Someone's left at the end though.
that tattoo though. That Pantheragon tattoo.
Yeah.
Is that what's keeping them? Like, is it like a seal? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know, in all lores, you need to have that animal that's like the mythical creature, right?
Does this mythical creature like exist? I mean, not in real life, but obviously like in like
Hey,
folk
maybe
tales.
in real life too.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
It's a Pantheragon,
Yeah,
bro.
let us know if there's something that's like in like lore, other lores, or
Yeah.
like history or something that's something
Is it-
about like a panther dragon,
Is it like in a story, like
or
a
is it like a puma? like a puma dragon.
It looks like a panther though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but let us know, you guys. Yeah, but obviously, like I said, all lores need to have some type of mythical creature. You need your buddy.
You need your
You
buddy.
need to have your buddy because it looks like that's their buddy. It doesn't want any harm on them.
That's
right?
ENHYPEN's Toothless. But I like the whole idea of this, the concept, because it's a concept of desire, right? It's bad desire. So temptations.
Yeah.
So in this case, they're vampires. There's a dark side to them. Especially being that, the blood moon. When the blood moon, your cravings become crazier.
Yes.
Meaning, when your cravings become crazy, like you don't think straight. So it's like what they said, a curse.
Yeah.
Every time that happens, your mind kind of goes haywire.
Yeah.
And then you have to keep yourself under control. So the concept of this whole thing is like keeping yourself under control, keeping your desires under control.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I said this a lot of times in the other past ENHYPEN music videos, but I can't help but to think that with their lore, it's like, again, if we want to compare it to just them being ENHYPEN in real life, not the lore, right? Just ENHYPEN, this can go with them being celebrities, idols, and them wanting to just exist in the world as humans just like us. Obviously, them being celebrities, all eyes are on them. It's hard for them to do normal things because either they get rushed with crowds of people or paparazzi everywhere, or like one little thing they do, people bash them for. Like all eyes are just on them, right? So they're kind of like these vampires who people look at them as like either bad or like, whoa,
Right.
what are these creatures, right? But ENHYPEN as these celebrities, they sometimes want to just exist in the world as us regular people do.
Yeah.
They just want to be them openly, do what they want to do, but it's not always possible. They're not able to. And I feel like that's also where like the bad desires come in, where like they start having bad thoughts too. Like, why can't I just live normally too? And like in some ways they want to kind of go against people too.
Right.
Because as humans, when
Like
someone keeps
retaliate.
pushing you through to the wall,
Right.
you want to retaliate back.
Like you're gonna push back at one point.
Right, and it's like it's not fair. So I feel like that's also the comparison between their lore and ENHYPEN in real life.
Right.
Which is why I really like it.
But the message in the song is good.
Yeah.
Because it's literally bad desire. It's you don't have to be a vampire in order for you to fight temptation, right?
Yeah.
So it's something that we as humans go through on the daily. It's like we're always left in a dilemma. Do I do it? Do I not do it?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of bad, but then I really want to do that.
Yeah.
But I know that I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? It's like that dilemma, and this song kind of depicts that artistically so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think even within the members in this music video, they were kind of tempting each other too.
Right.
And again, obviously, they're fighting within themselves too, but I feel like they're fighting with each other.
Right.
Because they all have maybe different opinions and thoughts about this. Like, again, even in the trailer, some of them were content with who they are.
Yeah.
And they're just like, whatever, if people are going to look at us bad, then so be it. We're just
Yeah.
going to make them look at us bad. And there was the other members where it was like, no, there has to be another way. And there's the other ones who are kind of like in the middle of it.
Right.
Like they're not sure, but then the bad is still tempting them.
Right.
So it's like, I think because they have each of them have their own opinions of how to go about it, they're also fighting with each other
Yeah.
and trying to tempt each other too.
I think for me, this is a simple case of like, so it's the good versus the bad, right? And then just because you turned bad doesn't mean that your good disappeared. The good is still there.
Yeah.
It's just that the bad at the moment took over.
Right.
Like meaning you gave in to your desires.
Yeah.
So in this case, the other half gave into the desires,
Yeah.
and the other half is more like they're currently fighting it because they don't want to
Right.
get swallowed up
Yeah.
by their darkness.
Overall, what I feel like I'm getting from this music video and this song is just now it's a part of the lore where they're just trying to accept who they are.
Right.
Like they tried everything they possibly could to make people look at them as just normal humans.
Right.
But they realize that it's not possible. It's not happening. So now I think they're in that turmoil.
Literally.
Where it's like, okay, well, I want to be, but people won't allow us to be, so I gotta just be bad.
Right.
Like I gotta just go in with my desires.
It's kind of like you want bad, I'll show you bad.
Yeah.
Like you are so afraid of us, I'll show you something to be afraid of, kind of thing.
And that's when they bust out their little mystical creature.
Exactly. Literally.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, when ENHYPEN's whole story starts, like it's almost like they're kids.
Yeah.
And then like they're fine with
vampires.
Yeah, they're fine with where they are. They're confined to this one area. But guess what? They go out, right?
Yeah.
And they start exploring.
And they get powers now.
Yeah, because as they grow, you evolve.
Yeah.
And then now they grow powers, and now they can be out in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come at one point to accept that you are vampires,
Yeah.
and then you are trying to coexist with the world, but the world is constantly,
Pushing you back.
pushing you away.
Yeah.
Saying no, they're denying
Yeah.
you.
So when they thought they were comfortable, like, oh, hey, we can be out in the world just like everybody else, shit popped off.
Yeah, shit popped off.
Which again, like I said, it can compare to their real life as idols. But let us know, you guys,
Yes.
what you guys thought about the music video. Obviously, any theories that we missed. But as for the song, it was
Come
a
on,
bop.
bruh.
Very catchy. It was about in the choreo as always. They hid in it.
For me, this was a very classic, a
Yeah.
song that you would hear from a boy band.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
right.
and I mean all the good things about
Yes.
that. Like it was such a classic boy band song.
Right.
I can jam to. Come on, I already learned the
Yeah,
chorus.
that's what I'm saying. It's catchy to the point where we already got the chorus. But yeah, you guys know with ENHYPEN, they
Come
kill
on,
it all the
bruh.
time.
Let's
We
get it.
always love it when they have their comebacks because we get excited with their theories and all that. But help us out, you guys,
on.
okay? But let us know how you guys reacted and your interpretation of the song and
Yes.
video, everything as well. If you enjoyed this reaction, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And we'll see you in our next video, guys.
Bye.
Bye.